Hi, my name is Norm Kennedy. Welcome to the Microsoft Azure Administrator course. In this course, we're going to go through a lot of different things, including the ability to work with the Azure Administrator tools. We'll look at things like PowerShell, as well as the portal and some mobile app applications. Then we'll go through and look at Azure Storage and the ability to work with binary large objects, as well as file storage, for example. In Azure Networking, we'll try to get an understanding of what an Azure Virtual Network is and how we can leverage it. With our Azure Virtual Machines, we'll go through the different ways that we can actually deploy virtual machines in an infrastructure as a service model in the Azure environment. We'll also look at cross-connect network connectivity, where we can go out there and look at things like the ability to set up a site-to-site VPN from your on-premises network into the Azure cloud. Then we have the ability to look at some traffic management capabilities, things like load balancing and traffic manager, so we can do cross-region availability sets, for example. We'll look at data protection a little bit using Azure Backup as well as the site recovery services. In monitoring, we'll take a look at some of the great tools we have, such as Azure Monitor, as well as the ability for us to go out there and get Azure Advisor helping us to make sure that we're not overspending in the environment. With Azure Active Directory, we'll look at how we can actually use that for the ability to use our identity and access management control capabilities, as well as synchronizing it with our on-premises directory services. In governance and compliance, we're going to dive in and take a look at our ability to go through and grant or allow people access to create and build things in Azure while still restricting some of the things that they can actually do at the same time. And then in our data services, we'll try to understand how we can use Azure as things like an extended tier and a file synchronization services, the ability to leverage that global point of presence that the content delivery network supports us, as well as some import and export capabilities to get massive amounts of data in Azure.